Thai kitchen, and this time I am standing in the backyard of my Bangkok home. So I thought we might cook something from my backyard. So today we're going to make กะเพราไก่ไข่ดาว. So here goes your Thai lesson. ไข่ดาว means fried egg. ไก่, as you already know, means chicken. And กะเพรา. Let's look at what กะเพรา is. So let's go down over here. Guys, this here is กะเพรา. You can come a little closer and take a look at what it looks like up close. Its English name is holy basil, and it's going to be the main flavor of the dish that we're making today. Alright?
What about the one back there?
Look who we have here!
Hello!
Guys, this is Mariga. Mariga is a very good friend of mine from high school, and she's also, tell us what you do now.
I am the food editor of BK Magazine, which is a city lifestyle magazine about Bangkok. So I have the distinguished pleasure of eating at restaurants as well as street stalls on a daily basis.
It's an awesome job. So she knows, correct me if I'm wrong here, where to eat and what to eat in Bangkok.
That's correct. But what I don't know sometimes is how to make things at home. In Bangkok, you can always get whatever you want on the streets. So not all of us are very good at cooking stir fries. So I'm hoping I can sit in on your Kra Pao lesson.
Of course, and we're very honored to have you. And so anyway, you were asking what about this guy over here. Now this here is also กะเพรา, but it's a different variety. This is called กะเพราแดง. กะเพราแดง means red กะเพรา, and if you can see, the stems are red, and the other one, the stem was white, and the other one was called กะเพราขาว, literally white กะเพรา. And we generally prefer this one because it's got a more intense flavor. But when you pick กะเพรา, pick the younger looking one. So the older the bush gets, so this big guy here, the scent seems to get dissipated all over the place and it becomes less concentrated. So I try to pick from the little guys down here.
Sorry, these aren't the ones that are used in American restaurants, in American Thai restaurants.
In American Thai restaurants, no. Even though the dish might say กะเพรา or ผัดกะเพรา or something of that manner, they don't use holy basil. They use this guy over here. This here is Thai basil. Its Thai name is horapa. So if you want to take a smell,
It's sweeter, less peppery, less strong.
yeah, it's a sweeter, cooling kind of scent. Whereas the other one has a peppery note. It makes things seem hotter. This one makes things seem cooler. So this we put in curries, and it seems to cut the heat of the curry very well.
But then, why do they use them in stir fries in America? Why don't they use holy basil?
Because holy basil doesn't grow very well at all in the States. It's just simply not available. This one seems to do very well overseas. In San Francisco, I was able to find a bunch or two here and there at farmers markets, but they're usually in very small amounts and they're very rare. So that's why they're just never used. On the subject of exotic basil, there's another one. Let's come over here. So this guy over here, the little one, is actually another kind of Thai basil called lemon basil or mint basil. Its Thai name is Bai Mang Lak. And if you take a smell, it smells just like the name suggests.
Lemony minty?
Lemony and minty. And it's used in a couple of soups in Thai cuisine and not so much in the food that you'll find in the States. I suspect probably because of availability. So there goes your basil lesson for the day. Shall we get cooking?
Let's go.
No กะเพราไก่ will be complete without ไข่ดาว and ไข่ดาว literally means star egg, is fried egg. But in Thailand, when we make our fried egg, we like the edges crispy. And the way to get it crispy is to almost deep fry it. So as you can see, I've got about an inch of vegetable oil in the pan, and I preheated my oil earlier, so it's pretty hot. And then you kind of get, push the hot oil on top of the egg, so the top part of the egg cooks as quickly. If you feel it's starting to stick to the bottom, just ever so gently kind of loosen it with your spatula. And then you wait till the edges start to get brown like that, and the runniness of your yolk is completely up to you. You can do it runny, you can do it medium, or you can do it hard, but I like it still a little bit runny. We're good. Onto an absorptive receptacle. And we got a fried egg. For our ingredients, Mariga here is helping me prep some vegetables. What do you have there?
I have half a white onion that I'm going to julienne. And I have a few string beans that I'm going to cut into 1-inch pieces on the,
On the bias.
On the bias.
It makes it look nicer that way. You don't have to. But, so, while she's doing that, there's a little touch of authenticity for you. Flies everywhere. I'm going to pound some garlic and chilies together. So what I have here is a handful of garlic. So this is Thai garlic. They're tiny little cloves, but boy, they're pungent. And an equivalent of about a tablespoon once it's finished. And on top of that, I'm also going to add some Thai chilies, or bird's eye chili. And these actually come from my, my backyard. So I'm going to add 4, but you can add however much you like. So I'm going to pound this into a paste. And if you don't have an escaping garlic, if you don't have a pestle and mortar, you can also just finely chop them. You can put them in a food processor, and you can already smell the chili from all the way over here. So this is traditionally a very hot dish, and a gà phao gai that's not spicy. It's not really good. So once that's done, it's going to be a paste that looks like this. Alright, so as you can see, it's a big mush that you can just chop. So I'm going to borrow Mariga's knife, and this is called prik chi fa, and they're bigger chilies that I'm just going to add for color, because I like a lot of red, but if I put all bird's eye chili, it's going to be really spicy. And so these I'm just going to cut on a bias. They're not very spicy at all. It's mostly just for decoration here. And these also come from my garden. Alright, so just about 3. And you can toss the whole thing in, but you don't have to pound it, because they're really just for decoration. So that, the veggies are all done. You're all finished over here.
Yep.
Next we're going to do our ground chicken. But we're not going to buy ground chicken. We're actually going to make our own ground chicken.
Why is that?
Because, well, first of all, it's the way I used to have to do it when I was little. We never bought any ground meat. And also, you can control how the fineness of your mince. You can make it, when you buy pre-ground chicken, it's very fine. But for gà phao gai, I like it a little rough. So you got the big pieces of chicken here and there. And so when you do it yourself, you can control it. And also because it's fun. So I got my big cleaver here, and that's what we use. And I also have about a pound of chicken thighs that I've cut into, you know, pieces like this. And I use chicken thigh because it doesn't dry out as quickly. And so you're just going to put a little bit on, just to start, and you're just going to go for it. Maria looks horrified. And then you're going to go for it in the other direction. And when you feel like you've gone through it thoroughly enough, here's the advantage of a big flat knife. You take it and you flip it over. Okay? And repeat. You want to have a go?
Yeah, I'll keep my thumbs out of the way.